Companies in Wales, such as energy providers and transport firms, could be forced to offer Welsh language services. The Welsh Assembly Government's putting forward the plans as it wants to see the Welsh and English language put on an equal legal footing. Welsh language campaigners have been calling for the move for many years, but there are concerns such regulation could prove very expensive. Wira Davis has more.
Welcome to Wales, Croeso i Gymru. The very first thing that many people see as they cross the Severn Bridge into what is an increasingly bilingual country.
It means much more than a few bilingual signs. About 20% of people here speak Welsh, and these plans would put Welsh and English on an equal legal footing across public and some private services.
Can I have a seat? Hello, Jan.
Hello.
How are you today, Mr. Jenkins?
At this Swansea surgery, doctors already treat patients in English or in Welsh.
Just a headache. And where exactly are we? Oedd ma'n fawleth the brain sydyn yn y diwedd.
I'm at ease with my doctor who speaks Welsh, and therefore I feel that I can be more relaxed in a sense, that I can explain myself and my illnesses far better.
Do you think it's a right that you and every Welsh speaker should have?
Oh yes.
Although not presently required to do so, some big private firms like banks offer Welsh language banking, mortgages and other bilingual services.
5% of our cash point transactions are conducted in Welsh, and we handle about 40,000 telephone calls a year in Welsh, and those enable us to demonstrate to our customers that we are there to do business in the language that they choose.
The train sy'n nesaf i'r platform 3A.
But in the private sector, only a few larger companies will be affected.
The train now approaching platform 3.
So who may be required to do more in Welsh? Well, some private companies that provide public services. The train companies, for example. Perhaps the electricity firms and some of the privatised phone companies.
This is a new start for the relationship between the United States and the international world.
Translation services cost lots of money, like here at the Assembly. But some Welsh MPs, who will now scrutinise the Assembly government plans, say it's something that private firms should not have to do.
Ultimately, this could mean lots of companies relocating to England or setting up in England rather than Wales, and fewer jobs for Welsh people and more jobs for England, which is not what I want to see as a Welsh MP.
People are ready to make a stand. It could be said that we have no respect.
Since the 60s, protesters have demanded more legal recognition for the Welsh language. These proposals do go further than ever before, but not far enough for some. Wira Davis, BBC News.
The global economy was top of the agenda this morning.